Cognitive ability. A familiar sounding word, isn't it? It's got a ring and it sounds like something high funda. But it had always confused me. As a mechanical engineer, I used to always associate with cogs used in gears and gear design. Hence, I used to wonder why companies and industries look for cogs during their interviewing process. But it turns out that my mechanical understanding wasn't far off when later in life I realized the importance of this personality trait. So join me as we decode this trait. Taking off from where we left, Vijay's friend Suresh wanted to know what Google evaluates under the general cognitive ability heading. George explained to them saying, simply put, cognitive ability refers to the mental process involved in gaining knowledge with comprehension. And it's got to do with moving the gears of your mind, right? So I was not wrong. Normally, we have our professors exposing us to different subjects. They keep asking us, do you understand? Do you understand? Well, they're not questioning their own confidence, but they are checking if we are developing a mental picture of the concept being taught by them. It's only later in life I learned about the word comprehension and what it means and how it differs from understanding. You know, said George, understanding is a kind of first-level knowledge capture that stresses on the fact of attain a firm mental grasp on the basic subject content. Consider, say, Newton's law. Understanding them is like capturing the basic principles, but the true comprehension is applying those laws to explain why rockets go to space or why aircraft fly. Suddenly, Suresh, who was sitting on Vijay's bed, got up and started bowing to George, say, "Tusi great ho ji, tusi great ho, tusi great ho." George laughed and said, "Ya tu kya bol raha hai?" Suresh said, "I now know why my village school science teacher used to tell me to reread the sections he used to cover in the class. He was basically putting in place a process for me to comprehend the knowledge being provided by him. I didn't realize it that time." Vijay too piped in, but with a very sad face, and said, "I now realize why I am not able to appreciate most of the subjects being taught in class. I just mug up the questions and answers in a subject based on their previous question papers and go and reproduce them verbatim in the exam. It has helped me pass, but I never was able to really understand and enjoy the subject." Usha, on the side, was nodding her head in agreement. Friends, many of us can relate to Vijay's experience. Memorizing for exam may get you through, but it won't lead to a deep understanding of the subject. It's a call for a more holistic approach to learning, fostering critical thinking. Sadly, most students are not able to visualize the advantage of rediscovering the skill of cognitive learning. That is why very many of us engineers passing out with high CGPA but are not employable. And that is why we often hear this observation in the market saying most young engineers of today lack employability due to a lack of cognitive skills. Thus, engineering is not about acquiring knowledge only. It's about creatively applying the real world solutions. Usha, who was on the side nodding her head in agreement, now had a questioning look and asked, "George, you said cognitive ability refers to the mental process of gaining knowledge with comprehension." George said, "It's not as simple as you make it. There are more components that defines one's cognitive ability." Friends, I will have to leave you here now. But before we meet next time, I want you to introspect how you approach your technical subject and what is the learning process you follow. I have always said subject knowledge is must, but your value lies in packaging your knowledge to be an asset using your cognitive ability. We'll find out more in the coming episodes next week. Till then, this is Vijay and friends, along with me, that is Group Captain Ranjit Isaac, your brand strategist and performance augmenter, saying bye. Till then, Jai Hind, friends.